Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Let's continue where we left off, which was a slightly underwhelming mist generator, and me wanting to potentially redo stuff. I guess after all, we should have waited with making the hospital right there, because now I kind of want a mist generator right here. What we could potentially do is make the tavern on this side and have it up here, or we demolish the hospital and put it on this side behind the wells. And we'll have to use like walls and such to make separate rooms. If we do that, let's measure some things, because if we were to make a mist generator, it would likely be uneven, or no, even, because you have to put 2 between each. So the smallest ring you can make is 4. If I think I'm gonna make a ring generator. I'll explain once I'm there what that exactly is, but if we do that, we'd want a room that actually has an even entrance, because I want things to be symmetrical. So, let's see, if we added this, yes, added this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. And this would be even, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the little indent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the little indent. Okay, so we could make this even. It would be a big tavern. But we do have a pretty big fortress. Or maybe we make it slightly less big. Because if we want it even, we just need to remove 2. So 1, 2, and then indent, indent. And we divide, so we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, from the indent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, blue folks. How you doing? Also, I'm not. Shush. I hope you're doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be up to there. Gosh darn. Dang ruined making that command and teaching people how to use it. I'm not. How dare. But hello again. I'm glad you guys are here. Or we could, hold up. So technically, if we wanted this to be even, we'd actually only need to indent it 1 more. So it'd be door here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'd be an indent here, and we'd go back, and we'd pull this back, and we'd pull this back. It's a good thing that we only smoothed things, and we did not engrave it yet, actually. That is really good for us, because we can still move stuff. Of course, sadly, these pillars would have to be moved. Because, yeah, if we wanted symmetrical, we'd have to move these pillars. We could always indent it 1 further up. Because we could still put tiny bedrooms in the hallway here. But I don't think we'd want that. I think it'd be too narrow. Okay, what we could do, if we want to keep the pillars, we put our doorway here, and then we'd have a 3 wide here, and then we'd have a 2 wide, 2 wide area here, and then that would be our indent, and we'd go down, we'd have our pillar here, and then go down further, indent, go down over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we could make this one wider theoretically. Of course, we'd have these pillars, but because this one would be do we want that? If this was just a little less wide, we could still have like a hallway through there in case we wanted that. Because the wall would be here, so we could widen this by 2. Maybe we do this. We'd have this wide area. And then so they walk in through here. We probably have like tables just like we have now, only longer. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of 4. So these would go up to here. And so what it is, if we were gonna make a mist generator from above, they'd be 4 apart. And I'd want it to be somewhere in a central area where they do have to pass by. Because that would be basically where they all have to go. So I could actually put it right here. This would be a 4. So here, 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 and here. And it would go in a circle like this. And that would be in the middle. And we'd put statues in each place. And then the rest would be dance area and whatnot. Like we could have the statues here, we could have tables here and have the food on either side just like we have now. And we could potentially even have more tables here if we needed that, because this area in the middle would be large enough as a dance area. The problem is that we have the hospital here. So we can't exactly put a mist generator here. Like we'd have to remove this. What we could of course do is remove this wing of the hospital. I mean, it wouldn't look the prettiest, but we could remove this wing and eventually move the hospital over to this side, past the wells. Because what I'd probably do if I hadn't built a hospital here and I knew I wanted the mist generator there, is I would have like come up here and I would have connected this directly so this all would be gone, so then it would make more sense to have the hospital on this side. The thing is we just made the wells here and that's gonna be fairly impossible to move because it's full water now. Besides, we wouldn't be able to have a well on the other side with all the stuff there. So... And we would want the well area to be accessible from outside the hospital. So in case we need an emergency quarantine, the hospital will be able to... Luna security, 100% sure. Shh. In case we need to emergency shut down the hospital or quarantine it, people will still have access to the wells. Oh, the Dwarf soundtrack is on Spotify. I just got to the dancing soundtrack and it's really good. Yeah, I love the dancing soundtrack. It's so fun. I could listen to that for hours. Man, did I make this difficult on myself. Okay, first things first. We can worry about reshuffling the hospital later. Technically, this is the only area. But we'd want the gears to run through here. I could of course move this one up and have it run through the hallway, but I don't want that running straight through the hospital. Ah. But we can at least... What we're gonna definitely do is we're gonna pull this lever, we're gonna turn this off and dismantle these shenanigans. Because this we don't want. And then we'll have to somehow empty out these things. So if this was the entrance, if we remove all this and this was the entrance, we'd have thingies there, and then our hallway would be here. So we'd have rooms going like so. Like so, but we don't want our wells to be in the middle of the hospital. At least we'd want part of them to be accessible from outside the hospital because of quarantine. Of course, we could technically maybe put like tiny bridges in each quadrant. So if it needs to be quarantined, we could pull the tiny bridges. I don't know about that though. Maybe we won't do any bridge quarantine and we'll just have the wells in the middle of the hospital. Oh, you were asking about the translation earlier. Some of the songs have lyric videos by the person who made them. Which means that we could find the lyrics and find what they mean. That is amazing. I love that. Thank you. Okay. What if we just forgo the quarantine part? Because we'll just have the wells in the middle of the hospital, I guess. And then we'd have our rooms like here. We need to build a lot of walls. In hallway, rooms. It'd be a little tight though around the wells. We kinda don't want it to be that tight. Like, we like the well area to be open. So maybe we'd leave the rooms that would be on these sides. We'd keep the rooms that would go like across here. This room wouldn't be there, but these rooms would be. Would be walls, and then we'd have more rooms here. This would continue on. We'd have hallways going across like this. More rooms. There would be a room here. No. And then we'd have connected like this. So these rooms would be gone, so we'd have this openness. But these would be there. This would be the hallway. We'd remove all this and we'd move it all over. Yeah, let's turn off these guys. We're gonna dismantle all these shenanigans. And then we're going to try and attempt and move the hospital over. Although I think maybe we'll leave that more narrow. Because this amount of misgeneration is just weak. Okay, the machines have been stopped. I think I'd like the water to be in this hole, so I think I can let them empty it out, but for that I need them to have it pumped up. So I'm gonna let this guy manually... Oh no, wait, I need this one manually pumping. And I'm gonna need to remove all of this stuff. Remove you too. And you. And you. And we're gonna remove this door. And we're gonna say stop pumping manually because it is now in the hole. And we're gonna remove these things. Oh, he fell. And he's gonna fall too, probably. Oh, no, not yet, but yeah. Oh, Now we're not gonna... Wrong order. Definitely gonna want some floor on here. Oh, we wanted to trade with the elves. I nearly forgot. They're up. It's very important. Well, I mean, it's not that I have that important thing, but we do want to try and trade with them. Oh, also we needed to undo them having put our legendary items in a box. We don't want that. We want them all stalled out readily. Old stuff they can have. That's all new. That also seems all to be new clothing. You have a lot of... Okay, let's see. We have a bunch of large gloves, mittens, socks, shoes. Might wanna... Yeah, pause whatever thing we're doing that's making large stuff, because we have a fair amount of it. I wish you could check on if you have so much of a large size, so you could be like, hey, I just want a couple large sizes lying around, because I have like 3 humans running around the place. And they do want clothes usually. They too do not like to go around without them. More finished goods. Also, yeah, we definitely need to stop the large things because we have large stuff going everywhere. Oh, this is old stuff. This appears not to be any old stuff. We can't sell that to them. This is not stuff we can... Oh, wait. No, that's all leather. You can't sell that. I'm pretty sure that might have been accidentally improved with mussel shells, and they'll be all upsetty spaghetti about that. We might be able to sell them these guys though. We'll have to double check if there isn't any meat in them, because in this version elves appear to be very, very vegetarian. Did we... Yeah, we turned off that dump so we could have them dump things out here. Also requester broker shows up. Also by the looks of it, we don't have a storage place for charcoal. So we'll need to fix that, which is strange. Oh, we don't allow this to take from just anywhere. That might... yeah. See, how's this going? Okay. I'm gonna start mining this out. We'll leave these for now. And we'll also start putting the walls in. Right. More walls. There. We'll do this one first, and then we'll start removing these guys. Oh, what a hassle. But we're doing it for the mist, mainly. We just want a nice mist generator, and we don't want it in the middle of our hospital. We can also remove this bridge, because we are not going to use that. Look at them go. Just pouring in like dwarven ants, like just the task force has arrived. Oh, and they're blocking themselves in because they can't wait a second until something is mined. Did you guys have fun with that? Are you happy now you blocked yourself in here? Let me fix that for you. We did it again. Okay, still awaiting an item. Oh, and we wanted, what we probably want to do, is we have all this lying about, we want to unlock that and also probably move that. So footwear, pigtail, silk, pigtail. Except these guys are probably, they've been improved, they have the double arrows. They very likely have been improved with, actually we'll bring them and we'll check if they have been improved with muscles. Because we can fairly easily unselect them. Silk, pigtail, and pigtail. Headwear. Legwear, silk. Silk. Pigtail, except these guys are just fine. I'm gonna put this stockpile here instead, so it's not in the hallway. Look at them go. Hey, Lunlan. Hello, Kaina. How you doing? It's good to see you. Almost. Almost. One more. Go. Okay, so we want wood. And... oh, dang, they're selling us a kangaroo. Don't really want a kangaroo though, so... we'll take the splints and the crutches because we don't want to use, like... oh, look at that! They have a Forgotten Beast sale stuff. How fancy. We can't... surely you make it a war kangaroo. I reckon the dwarves will fit in the pouch. How does one make pigtail socks? Pigtail is the word for a plant. It's not actual pig, because otherwise the elves wouldn't want to buy it. Alright, we'll buy the kangaroo and the peacock, I guess. And we'll sell the shoes, and we forgot to double check these. One moment. We got to double check the fancy socks if we want to sell them. There they are. Yeah. With exceptionally worked muscle shell, we cannot sell the fancy socks because they'll be like, a creature was made in this. A creature was harmed. It's a muscle. A creature. It was alive. They're very, very particular. How could you? It had feelings. It was a muscle. It had feelings and a family. Oh, I forgot to check the roasts. Oh well. We'll assume we don't need to sell them. Let's see. Yeah, these are all good. This and this. This and this. And that and... yeah, we're already at a profit. We'll sell all the things that we cannot gift. Which is all the non-yellow stuff. And of course, it needs to be something that they'll accept. And they were pleased with the trading. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna give them some stuff so they're happy with it. Yeah, I guess we could... Jeez, that's a very expensive instrument. I mean, the reason I don't really want to buy it is because I can't place it in a room and bring the room value up, but... Let's see if we have the money. Let's see if we could potentially buy it. I'll go and buy a super expensive, weird elven instrument. I can put it on a pedestal. Look at this weird ass thing the elves made. Look at how much stuff it has. It is very well made. Are you sure it was made by an elf? Yeah, no, it really was. Or maybe they bought it somewhere. Gotta make sure there's no leather or wool. Because the elves, they're not very smart. They think you have to kill the animal for the wool. That's why we're trading with them. It's a pity trade. We know they're not very smart. They need all the help they can get, so we give them our old clothes. Because we don't pity them that much, because they are kind of annoying with their trees. They're just not very bright. I do hope they change that, though. I think it's just a slight oversight. I think they probably have a marker for animal products, and that is on the wall too, because it came from an animal, but and then they have it so that the elves don't want any animal products and think it's bad, but I would argue that wool is fair game, considering you just shear an animal for it. Heck, I argue that honestly, mussel shells and mussels should not get them this riled up. Like, bones I get. I see how that would disturb them. I still think it's a little silly, but I can get that. But mussels, like, they're food. They're very much food. Like, I'm not sure if they even feel pain. I don't know if mussels have a nervous system. We don't have enough stuff to afford this crazy expensive thing. If we were to sell these, no, we still wouldn't, and we'd have to double check if they'd accept this. What? The elves are silly. That's the point. Because they get very upset if you use mussel shells in whatever you did. We'll buy their other instruments. I'm pretty sure we can't put these instruments together. Like, I've tried before to buy instrument parts from, I think, humans it was. And saw if I could put them together, but you can't. Or even if you buy the individual parts your dwarves can't make, they can't put it together into an instrument, which is sad. It would have been fun. I guess I'll buy their food then. I mean, then again, I guess it would make sense if the elves specifically don't want to eat mussels, because the way you prepare mussels is you cook them alive. That's how you prepare them. You have to, otherwise it isn't safe. Because the only way you know if a mussel is safe to eat is if you have cooked it and it opens up. And if it hasn't opened up, then it means it was dead before, which means you cannot eat it. You can't eat a mussel that has already died because that's dangerous. You don't know what it died of. That's also why before you go and cook the mussels, you have to remove all the mussels that have been opened. So before you cook and raw, if they're open, then they're not safe, they're dead. So you toss those, and then you cook them, and then the ones that aren't open, you have to toss. Also, never eat mussels if you're allergic to crustaceans. Not because mussels themselves have that, but because in mussels can be tiny little crabs. And you don't know until you bite and you feel a crunch. Occasionally I spot them before I eat, or occasionally I feel them in my mouth and I don't immediately, like I happen to feel it on my tongue before I bite down. They're really tiny, cute little crabs that just hide in the mussel shells, I guess. Or maybe they were fighting with the mussel when they both got caught. Who knows? I'm gonna double check if I can give them these quarry bush leaf roast without them getting very angry with me, and otherwise we'll just leave it be. Crunch, yes. When I was younger, I always thought, did I just, like, have a pebble or something? And then later, when I was a little more careful, I managed to, like, get whatever hard thing I had out of my mouth before I crunched it down. I was like, oh, wait, this is a crab. Let's see. The ingredients are quarry bush, and quarry bush. So this one is safe to give to the elves. 28. It may not contain anything that is made from animal, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure about milk or cheese, but I would figure that the elves right now might not. Let's see. Quarry bush, and quarry bush. So, we can give them these things. I know I'm being exceptionally nice to the elves. I have a plan. See, I give them food and clothes, and then I hope they won't get too upsetty spaghetti about this situation. They did it themselves, though. But still. Also, we're gonna need more wood, so I mean... I know you guys are here. We're not gonna hide what we're doing. What we're doing is perfectly fine. Let's continue our reconfiguration of everything we just built in regards to the hospital. Which means we want to... no, it doesn't need to be that important, but we do want to smooth all of this. And then we'd probably put another thingy there, and then we'll have it go all the way there. But first let's move things down here. Let's actually have them mine this out. Mine this out. Yes. Mussels are tasty though. Like, flip mussels are really tasty. Would highly recommend. Well, I mean, if you can get them fresh. I've had mussels from a can once. No. No. Maybe if you incorporate them in some other dish, but straight from a can is just... No. It's really bad. It was very unpleasantly salty. Like, mussels are salty. They come from the sea. They're not supposed to be that salty. Canned seafood sounds like a good way to get sick. Well, it should be safe. theoretically, because usually canned food goes through like careful procedures to keep it well for a long time. So it should be safe. It just isn't very tasty. But yeah, it was canned mussels. It was a long time ago when someone made paella. Is that how you say it? Like, I know that's how I pronounced it, and you need to pronounce the double L as a J, but I'm pretty sure I'm still saying it wrong. Paella is, I believe, how you're supposed to say it, and I'll still be butchering that. It's a Spanish dish. It was a seafood paella. You traditionally, I believe, it's made with like rabbits and veal. It's made with land animals, not with seafood, but seafood paella. But they couldn't get any fresh mussels, so they got canned. It was really not tasty. It was a really unpleasant experience. I think I can I empty this? Will not fill the pits. They will fill the pits and I'll dump. Let's see if they'll empty it maybe. Paella? Yeah, that. I might be mispronouncing it. At least I'm not calling, like, I'm not going saying it with a full L. I know that's not how it's supposed to be pronounced. We'll want a wall here. And let's... Actually, this is a very fancy bed. Let's save the fancy beds for elsewhere, because this is a double masterwork. What I think I might want to do is, because I know we're going to need more fancy rooms, I might just make another set here and put the double masterwork bed in there already, because then I can keep that separate better. But we'll do date palm here in these rows, and then durian on the other row. Oh, actually we need to put that on the other side, my bad. This side, date palm. Are we gonna reverse it? I guess we will. Date palm. Date palm. Date palm. Oh wait, it needs to be on this side. Date palm. Date palm. Date palm. That's all on this side. That's all on that side. Here. Date palm. Date palm. Date palm. Date palm and more. In nice. And then we're gonna need to put all of the fancy tables in. We'll have to do another pass with smoothing because some of the smoothing jobs will be cancelled, but all of these things they can smooth under, so we'll be fine. And retraction benches. It's interesting, they don't show up right now. Like, I don't have a visual. Oh, we want the traction benches to be in the corners. Okay, we got all the beds, we got all the tables. What we're going to do is paint this, remove that. Oh, remove. No. See, little bit funky UI design. For stockpiles, oh, yeah, sure. For stockpiles, when you have to expand and remove them, it'll all be down here. For areas and zones, it'll all be up in the left little, like, window. It's counterintuitive. I wish they have it centralized, like, either have it always be in the window or always down there. Like, no either or situation. Ah, yes. I'm sure that'll be very inconvenient for everyone else in the caverns. It's not our problem. We don't have to deal with it. We are going to put some chests down here. Actually, I mean, having this little open section is quite nice. Incredible vaccination. Our doors are locked, we're fine. We don't need to worry, it's not our problem. I might actually open this area more, and then we'll just put our chests in there. Right? Do we want that? I don't think we want this to be a room, because then they'll have to pass really close by the wells, which will not be ideal. What we can though do, we could put some granite covers here. That'll look very pretty too. We'll leave this actually for now. We'll remove these guys. And these do seem like they were all built, so we'll probably want to make sure that we have enough. So we'll put a couple more here. We'll start removing all of this. Also, we can have a pretty, like a proper mist generator in our tavern. We're not gonna go half season. Why are you walking around without a shirt? At least you have a cloak. That is quite the look. Gloves, helmet, boots, trousers, one sock, only one, and a cloak. Oh, and a hammer, of course. But no shirt. Just everything except a shirt or a chest plate. Like, what? My man's living his best life. She's a woman. She's gone boobs out. I mean, alright. You do you, but it seems kind of unsafe. I think that'll tell us my woman's living her best life. Exactly. Maybe she's just going the barbarian style, like just nothing on the chest area to protect. We're pure fury and potentially alcohol-induced rage. That would be very terrifying, actually. A barbarian dwarf coming in with anything but a chest plate and a hammer. I'd run. I turn hightail. Nah. I am not dealing with that. I'm not gonna survive it. It does tell us that we might be low on chest plates and chainmail. We kind of wanted to get our steel set up first, though. But it also reminds me that I'll probably want to remove these guys being made for a while. Also... Okay, we have some lye, let's make it. We don't have any soap, I don't think. I'm gonna ask only... Okay, yeah, doesn't then only 5 to be made at a time when there's too little, so we don't end up with a ton of bags. I did have that happen in another... Actually, I should modify that more. Make cloth bag. If empty bags is less than that, and if bags in total is less than... $40. Oh, well. Are we making any steel at the moment? Because I did kind of... Oh, we have steel. Okay. I kind of wanted to wait till we had our magma smelters going up, but that was a project that we were meant to start way long ago, and then I got sidetracked. So we're not gonna wait with it. We're just gonna do. Okay, so we're making steel. Are we making any armor at the moment? Just want to make sure I don't double up on something on accident. It doesn't look like it. So we are going to do... For one, I think we have a legendary armor crafter, so we want to make use of their skills. So we're gonna go down here. That's the wrong one. For one, actually, I think we're gonna add another metalsmith here. Oh, we don't have any more granite blocks? Well, I guess we'll wait with that then. We're going to add the legendary armor smith. Gonna name this too, so we know what it is, and we're gonna add a work order here. We're gonna say helm, steel helm. You want 5 at a time. If it's less than 15 now. Our armor smith is gonna be hard at work because we're gonna need a lot of things. We want steel mail. 5 at a time. We want steel, not plates, chest plates. No, that's chest. What is it named? Breastplate, that was it. Then we want steel greaves. We want steel gauntlets. And we want steel high boots. No, not hives. Steel high boots. And I am gonna say, hey, look you in there. This is your most important job right now. Wasn't there a Scottish warband or the area of Europe who would fight naked? Maybe she's taking after them. Yeah, I believe there was. Oh yeah, we have our kangaroo and such that we... Well, I'm pretty sure the kangaroo would need to graze. So let him out. We also have some cats in here that we probably want to release from out, like the pen. We just needed them out of their things. It doesn't look like they're going to empty this, but I know a different trick. So what you can do is you can set it as a water source and then set something else of where they need to dump the water. Problem is, where would I dump the water? I can't exactly dump it in here, this is full. Look at these dwarves go. Hard at work. And then we'll need to make dungeons, and we'll need to make more rooms. We have a lot of stuff we still need to do. Stone the name Kernimak upon the cannon of the shield, and the merchants have left. That's all fine and dandy with me. Oh look, someone grabbed something from the well. They did it again. Look at you. What are you doing? You're giving water to someone. Oh no, is there someone up all the way in the dungeon here? And I didn't dump every individual. We're just gonna close this, because that's gonna be a pain. We're also going to, we need to check who's who. Jurist and Bim. Jurist who got smashed by a tree, And Bim, who got beaten up too bad by the guard. And I assume that this would be for Tosit, yeah. Hi everyone, hello Faygold! Welcome to the stream, I hope you're well. And yeah, we're gonna move this and we're gonna move this and... Basically, we gotta move a bunch of stuff. I'm good, thanks. Glad to hear. How do you do? I'm doing well. I'm trying to manage my dwarves who've all been... They're misbehaving a little. Mainly the kids. They're starting fights. It's not good. And we're moving our hospital over to the other side because we decided that we want a different kind of mist generator. And for that we need space above our tavern, which is where we had placed our hospital. That was nearly complete. Now we need to move it all to the other side. Nice hospital ward you got there. Thank you. But yeah. We're gonna increase our tavern and we're gonna put a mist generator here. I'm just very glad that I didn't engrave anything yet because I haven't yet had to like destroy an engraved wall or floor, but I'm pretty sure the dwarves would start a riot if I tried to do so. And we don't need another riot. We've had enough riots. So yeah, we'll open this up and we'll open this up and then we'll have a gear here and we'll have it connect all the way to there. And we'll have this smoothed because we can. Oh. Oh. Well, gosh dang it. I had stuff set up here. That's really annoying. Like, that's genuinely... Ah. Because now I have to connect all the things again. Here. Basalt. How dare you. Okay, interrogate. Okay, a lot of people saw that. Technically we could go straight to accusing because we know what's up, but... And what I also want to do is because I do need to reduce the amount of pets I have, or the amount of livestock I have. I just can't reduce it all in too large quantities because then they'll they won't be able to butcher and tan the hides in a reasonable time. We want to make sure that we... Oh, we can't war train the dog, the kangaroo. We can make it available as a pet though. You have a lot of stray souls. Or kangaroos, yeah. Big sad. I mean, imagine how... Like... Kangaroos have muscles, they're strong. They'll punch you really hard. Also, I think they are not able to get to this web because there is a statue built there. Oh. Oh, he's standing there, just menacingly. Aren't I glad that at the moment they can't destroy doors even though they should? I didn't know that. It's simple locked doors keeping this thing out. But usually they would be able to burst down doors. This is why you need drawbridges that'll go up. But right now, due to a bug, this is fine. This is fine. We're just gonna pretend it's not there. Currently, the door is holding, so we don't have to worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just checking if anyone's home. And we're not home. Quick! Quick, turn the lights out. We're just gonna pretend we're not here. Turn off the lights. Okay. Okay, where are these guys connected to? They are giving to artifacts and new clothing. So I need you to give to... no, that's old clothing. Give to new clothing. And that'll be fine. And we want to make sure that they tan the hides in time. They have a very bad habit. Like, I have it in automated, but they have a very bad habit of only having one thing tan at a time, which causes stuff to rot. We also wanted to have a mill down here, like for power, but what we can do is we can... well, we want one power line for these guys, but say we want a mill instead of a quern. What if we... It might actually be nice if we could have it here. That would be far though. That would be quite a long way. That would take like just a lot of power to bring it all the way over there. We could have it... Let's first see if we can have this mist generator, how much power we have, because I'd want it to be... I'd want the mist generator to be on a separate gear assembly, so I can turn it off separately from the mill. So I would... Yeah. Let's just first get this working. So we'll need a mechanism there. And we'll... what we'll do is we want a screw pump there. Oh, did I make sure I want them all to be the same. Okay, hold up. Screw pump, top to bottom. Granite box, date bomb, date bomb. Left to right, granite, date bomb, date bomb. Bottom up, granite, date bomb, date bomb. And granite, date bomb, date bomb. And then I would need a gear assembly here and one here, and connect them like so, connect them like so, connect them like so. I broke my finger today. On the other hand, I'm okay. But no, I didn't break my finger today. You know, you never know. I'm glad you didn't actually break your finger. Also, hello, Sirisk. I hope you're doing well. We're doing Dwarven mechanics. We'll use candlenut because we have a lot of that. In... What we'll do is we'll start mining. We have mined this out. Yeah, we have mined this out. remove those guys and start mining this. There, and it'll be symmetrical. Here's where the door has to be, so see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are gonna remove that door. I has a better joke. I already like the other one, but tell me. A Roman legionnaire walks into a bar, holds up 2 fingers and says, 5 beers, please. Nice. Because no Roman numerals. We're gonna remove these marble statues so we can place them at the spots where the water would fall down, so dwarves don't stand there. Look at them go. Actually, I want to check something. Has my mare made an item yet? One thing we wanted to do was put the very fancy bed here. Okay, yeah, acquire object. We'll put you back to farmhand. And we will down here have this one be general for now. We'll take this one off. Anyways, today someone stole my Microsoft Office account. They're gonna pay. They have my word. Nice. I'll just queue up a bunch of them manually because they tend to not do that. And we don't want the hide to start rotting. Hey, heard the laugh. That's all I needed. I like puns. They make me happy. Oh, this is actually one too far out. This is correct. This needs to be one further in. Yeah. And I want a wall there. And these are all granites. So I'll put all the fancy granite tables I have. Don't have more fancy granite chairs, but that's okay. Also move this stockpile over yonder. I also want to smooth all of this. This is gonna be such a big room. I hope I can make it pretty. Also going to, of course, make this encompass the entire area proper. Add 2 ready granite doors. I'll definitely want to move this chest. Put a nice different chest in there. Or is this one? No, this one isn't fancier. Cobalt earring! Yay! Nice! I noticed the back seating allowed tag, so I guess I'll share that I learned that chairs need to face each other? The tables are on the outside, that way the doors socialize. So, oh! Huh. That'll look weird though. Oh. Yeah, that's where the backseating allowed tag is for, because I'm a novice, so there's still a lot I can learn. I guess we'll try that with this left side, see if they socialize better that way. If you do rows in like a line, you can have the doors back to back. Yeah, but I like having space around my dining area. Like, I like the feeling of them having enough space to move instead of having to, like, climb over each other to get places. Also, we want statues here, 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 and here. They'll be fine if a fight breaks out. They'll settle over by them, sure. I just like the look of spaciousness. It's about the aesthetic. Let's give it a go, though. Let's see how that'll work. And then table, 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 table. And so I have a bunch of mugs here because for some reason they don't want to grab out of the chest always, so... What I think I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna make this one bigger and make this stockpile one larger. I think so. So we'll see if the ones on this side socialize more than the ones on this side. And I think, let's double check, did they did some to smooth. Oh, we also got a little bit there, but that's okay. Then we'll put more tables down for these guys. Did we make more traction benches? What? Sure. Those are totally the right sprites for traction benches. Actually, we have more than enough. Gotta stop them from making more. And we'll... empty that out. So this is our hospital. Don't have any soap or gypsum, but we should be working on that. Oh, this is powered. We did not want that to be powered. We want to link this to here. And I think I want to clean the area around this machine up. So what I might do is... I don't actually know. Maybe I'll just leave it for a bit. What I will, I think, do though is I'll put soap on either side of this and then reduce this down a little. We'll just need a couple more tables. Why are you here? You're playing make-believe. Maybe he's pretending he's a doctor. That's kind of cute. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these as a water source. And then I'm going to tell them to dig here and here and here. I will also ask them to maybe open this up, but put walls alongside here. No, that'll look weird. Open like so. I just want a bit more. Oh! Hello, Bart. Thank you for the subscription. God damn, you're such a lovely... Shoo. I still don't have a nickname. Caribou just doesn't sound right. But there's few things with antlers, you know? Just shush. And why is it not turning it off? Bart, zou je alsjeblieft die knop willen indrukken? There you go. What button? What button? I'm suspicious. What button? Sure. No, wait, stop! What are you doing? See this. Thank you, but seize. What the heck? I'm doing what you asked. No, you couldn't even understand that. Cheers, man. Don't pretend you speak Dutch, you do not. I could have said something completely different. You won't know. Nah. Besides, I could have been referring to any button. I felt... You know I wouldn't ask that. You... There. Actually, we're turning this back on. Because the way to do this is we're gonna dump water in there, and then it's gonna move it, and we're gonna have mist. Thank you, but how dare you? That's so many! I'm not done being flustered. I'm hoping that they'll grab water from there because we want to empty those things out, but they'll probably grab from here because this is much closer by. Yeah, there you go. And water. And that's only one, so it won't be moved. But then by the second one, if someone were to grab it, it's just water here now. Come on, guys, we can do it. Can someone? Yes. Yes. Haha. And we'll be turning this off. And we have a mist generator. This might kill my frames, but look, this is a proper mist generator. Look at how far that mist goes. That is way better than our hallway thing. How are you dizzy? Oh, maybe you drank too much. But look at that. Isn't that nice? I think that's pretty neat. And they all have to pause here. Like if they go into the tavern, they all move past here. So, where are you guys' happiness that you were near a waterfall? You better be happy. Yeah, content being near a waterfall. Even the dogs are relieved being near a waterfall. Okay, so hopefully having a mist generator in here that won't... Oh, you got a secret identity. You're probably the criminal. Also, we have to convict people, or else people will be sad that people broke the law and didn't get convicted. Probably wanna... Yeah. I mean, I know you... We apparently interrogated you before, but... Currently we don't have everything in our vaults, do we? No, I think we made some new things that aren't in our vault. So we're gonna go open it up and let them put stuff in there, hopefully, and then we're gonna close it again until we remake the vault in a different spot. Nederlandse menu. Hier gaan we. Dus ja, ze moeten hier onze speciale dingen... Ik kan even niet op het naam komen in het Nederlands. Maar we willen dit alleen maar tijdelijk open. En we willen onze gevangenis willen we ergens anders doen. En nu moeten we laden. Of opslaan eigenlijk. Niet laden. We moeten wachten tot die goed is opgeslaan. Maar ja, we hebben in ieder geval mist. Dat is goed. Hopelijk gaan alle dwergen zich nu goed gedragen. En stoppen ze met constant elkaar vechten. Eigenlijk. Minder moorden zou fijn zijn. En onze... Ja... De frames zijn niet geweldig. Maar het is meer dan 18 per seconde. Per minuut. Per seconde. Per seconde. And there we go. It's fights, there's rumors, there's yada yada yada, we don't care. We'll have the experiment of the inverted table arrangement going for a bit. And hopefully now there's waterfalls, they'll all be happier slowly over time. And we'll also get this ready for when we have a new fancy person needing fancy things. And we wanted a mill. In which case we need to connect this power. Let me check. Okay. We have 400 power generated and we only need 437. So we can definitely pull the power over to this here side. We just want the two things being powered to be separate. But this is now connected to you. What we might want actually is to lead this thing past here. To just have a long row here. Have the a gearbox here and have that connect down. Or have it go below here and just have like a gearbox connect up to here and have that gearbox stopped and then we continue on somewhere. And we'd want a millstone. There would be a little far away. We could put it here. Do we have? I doubt we made one. Yeah, we don't have a millstone. Okay, so we'll make a millstone. Just one should be enough. And we'll make it out of granite. And we'll probably put it up here. It seems like... Oh no, we do... See, we do need to run the power down. So we want to make sure that we don't need to go through something important. So we might... We could technically run it down here. That could work. Or we literally just have it go all the way over here. Have it go here. We could do that. In which case... Oh, but I would like to... Okay, what we can do is we'll connect this up. We'll have this go so. We'll have this go all the way here. Now we have a connection down instead of this connection horizontally. Because the less axles we need to use, the better. Because axles do cost power in their own right. We will also make this too wide because then they can walk past it. Need one here and here. We'll have to dig down eventually, but I just need to make sure that I know exactly where that would be. And this will be for you. I'll make this one higher and we'll make another lever for there. Or maybe we'll just put a lever right there. Having them all near a central location is kind of nice. The only problem is that if we move that about, I'm pretty sure this thing will temporarily turn off, which will be just... I guess there will be water. It's fine. So we want a gear assembly here. We needed it on... yeah. So we need it on this row. And we need one here. So it'll go down to there. Then we want axle going from here to here. We want a axle going from there to there. From there to there. This axle will remove. And then we want flooring. If it floods my base, it's a future me problem. Exactly. Future Luna can deal with it. Just like... see? There wasn't a problem. He left. The forgotten beast that just stood there at my door menacingly left, so it's not a problem anymore. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm sure this won't come back to bite me at all, in the slightest. I'll smooth this because I can. Oh, you want to wander, so I'll put you on plant gather so you occasionally get to wander. Good. We have a waterfall. Stop throwing tantrums. Actually, time out in your room. Bad. Please remind me that I let him out of his room. Dang, his mum must have called him back for dinner. Remind me to let him out of his room, because otherwise he might starve. We don't want that. We just don't want him to punch people and potentially murder dogs. Because these dwarven kids are very violent. Like, really concerningly violent. This music. Add more flooring. Once this and this is connected, I'll remove that and this should be continue going, but who knows. Music is so calming. Oh, someone dropped their toy hammer. Let's check. You done with your tantrum yet? Yeah. You can go out and play. Oh, ended the mandate. I assume that was our do not export buckets mandate still. Look at all that mist. And it isn't even killing our frames completely. So hopefully over time now we have like mist generate. Oh. Ooh. Poor plum person. Got many tiny scars. Yeah, okay, it shoots webs, which we could... The return of the door knocker. He's just playing ding dong ditch with us. Did he just run off the map? No. He's just chasing that poor plum helmet man. He's tired. He's like, no. I want... Leave me alone. Ah, and he died. Oh, ban on certain exports. We don't care. Because it's probably buckets. Where did he go? Oh, there he went. There he's going. Look at him go. And he's fighting a Jabber. And the Jabber died. And where is he going now? He is... He's going. He's on a mission. He's a forgotten beast on a mission. Probably to murder. Yep, there he goes. And there it went. Man, just imagine if you could tame one of these things. Hey, human caravan. Nice. We like these more than the elves because they actually have useful stuff. More fun than the actual game, to be honest, watching this guy go on an adventure. I like base management. Whoever invents the mods to, like, oh, we definitely want to export those. Whoever invents the mod that'll allow you to quickly select all of your old items to be selling will be an absolute hero. If I knew how to mod, I'd try and do that. But I suspect it's not as easily said as done, because otherwise I'm fairly certain that it would have been already modded in, because the Dwarf Fortress community is really big, and there's a lot of very smart people. Do you have any competent or skilled intimidators under social skill or militia captains? The demand ongoing tribute is a fun mission. I do have my captain of the guard, who's I think a decent intimidator. Wait, then I have to be mean. That'd be mean. Like showing up at someone's place and being like, yeah, I demand tribute. I don't want to do that. That's so mean. Until they start giving you backpacks and lots of breeding animals to slow your FPS and bomb you with miasma. Yeah, I definitely don't want any backpacks. I don't want to be mean. There's no other option really. But for friendly diplomacy. Aww. If that makes you feel better. Not really. I mean... Go do it to the gobbo. Maybe. But what if it goes wrong? I don't exactly have a good way of dealing with, like... invasions? I mean, I have an army. But... I don't really have a trap thing set up. So a large amount of gobbos will still be difficult. And we just made our mist generator, so I'd be kind of sad to just die. I'm on a mountain of salt water biome. Got my pop-up to 200 dwarves, became a civ capital. Yeah, I purposely have it so I can't get to 200 yet. When 100 levels below, there is still no coal or lignite. Yeah, I have that. I'm pretty sure we don't have coal here. So I choppy the trees a lot. Yeah. I don't know if I have lignite, but it seems that I don't have coal. Like, just, I only have cobaltite. I don't have coal. I do have enough trees though, but I also came with their warnings, but I'm practically Dwarf Korea with the military scored 7, then my place under. Oh dear. I mean, the elves haven't complained yet. They come each year to warn and shake their pointy ears at me, but they do not dare enforce their warning. Well, they haven't even warned me yet. Is that a... Oh, there's a straight up tiger there. Well done. I guess the humans will have to deal with that. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. I can't recall if coal lignite is in the settings in barks, but I heard mans tend to not have a lot of coal or lignite. I don't think it is, because I'm pretty sure if I would have seen that there wasn't a lot of coal or wasn't any coal, I wouldn't have embarked here. I mean, I made sure that there was flagstone, and I do have that. I just don't have coal. I mean, use the trees. Okay, that's connected. We can remove this one. We can add this. Get another axle in there. And then we'll have to go down. And the way we're gonna do that is use a stairway down. Actually, we need to dig this out first. Down. Oh. Oh, the humans are dealing with that. Maybe we need to send them help. Hey, guess what? Go help out our friendos. Oh, never mind, they didn't need help. Good job. Also, we want to lock these guys again so they don't go up on the roof when we're being invaded. Have you seen the Reddit art of the dwarf and the antman giving? Yeah. Wasn't it a termite though? The logic being termites eat wood. I don't allow links. Sorry. We've had a really bad bot problem for a while, and even though it's quiet now, they're bots so they can come back anytime, and it just... Yeah. I do allow links in my Discord, but I do get that like not everyone wants to jump in every single Discord of everyone they watch. But I have seen it. It's very funny. I tend to go there whenever I search for help when something in Dwarf Fortress is like confusing me. I usually end up in Reddit. Like, hey, this is how you do the thing. Thanks. And then I get fun art to look at too. We might actually also add some food to here. This food isn't that good. Any prepared food that is like, eh. We'll keep all the masterwork stuff for ourselves. We might want to sell some syrup too. We really do not need this much syrup, because they barely use it. Not masterwork. No masterworks. Oh, definitely no masterworks. Sell that. Oh, definitely sell you guys. It's all good. Eat. Oh, we forgot to do that. Eventually we'll also maybe want a way of the caravans to go all the way down, but let's first get stuff. I really wish that they take it out of the thing. It'd be really nice if they did that. I might have to assign them all to this play. I thought throwing it away would work. Apparently it didn't. Nope, that just locks it. Could we... Okay, wait. Idea. You... Just... anything. And you're gonna give... Gonna give to you. You do not allow stuff. Are lonely. Do you have family even? Okay, you do have family. Sometimes they complain about not having seen family, but then they don't... What are you doing? Stop playing with the artifacts. Tag a child. This is how we lose things. So we probably actually have more old stuff. Do we? No, maybe not. Okay. We'll take the bars. Take the water skin. We'll take leather. Definitely all the leather. We'll take the bolts, I guess. Thread. Take the cheese. Scrolls. It's like not that much stuff. And see how far we get with just our old stuff. And the rest will gift, so they'll like us more. I don't know. We have enough. We can afford it. Gotta sit more upright. My back hurts. Oops. It's kind of hard to position myself right without accidentally bumping into the mic, but also being close enough to the mic that you guys can hear me. Because I'm clumsy. All of our old stuff. I would select the entire bin, but not the entire bin is actually old stuff. Is this all old? I think this might be all old. Yeah, nice. This isn't all old. This is. And that's that. Now we can grab some extra stuff. We could technically grab a reindeer cow. I think we have a reindeer bull too. So, there. Can grab a bucket. Don't particularly want a pickaxe or a mace. I guess I can get the wool cloths from when some dwarf is at some point needing that for their Fey mood. Grab some plants, because we can. Quivers. Oh. Now let's just... Oh, I'll give you guys this. Here you go. And I will offer all this stuff as a gift. Have fun with that. So we're working on this. This seems to be still going fine. I don't think we can smooth that anymore. We'll put a gear assembly there. And we'll smooth this. We'll smooth that. Gotta love offloading your rubbish to someone else's gifts. Well, I mean, technically we could use the food still. Oh, one has collapsed. What did you guys do now? Are you okay? Don't die, please. Wait, are you? You're a legendary appraiser and a legendary organizer. Oh. Maybe I don't want you to be an axe dwarf. Not if you, like... I was knocked out by a cave and I'm so good. Me too. How did you manage to do that with a tree? There is no cave. I don't want you to, like, keel over because you're kind of important to be alive. Might wanna make smaller people woodcutters though, because don't have a lot of those. You. You. In... You too. We also probably want to do a new dirt road on this side to prevent any more trees from growing. So you don't want trees too close to our walls, otherwise people will use that to scale them. We don't want people scaling our walls. Some of you may die, but that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. Exactly. I mean, I'd like if none of them did, but these are dwarves, and they tend to not have the greatest sense of self-preservation occasionally. Oh dear. Oh, really? That's a very that's one of the worst places, because now a dwarf will stand there and they'll get doused with water and be very unhappy. Oh, look at all these people reporting a crime happening. They're like, crime! Got a report! And luckily the office is here, so now we just need... I mean, it makes most sense to have the dungeons near here. Yeah, once this is grabbed, we can put it back. Oh, something is killing our frames. Something is murdering our frames very badly right now. It might be this. Potentially. Oh dear. Okay, we'll be able to put new water in it if we need to. Also, we'll link this lever to you. And then we want to dig down here, and we want to dig down here. Yeah, we just got a splash of water now. That's okay though. We can turn it back on again in a bit. And then we want vertical axles. Box row. We want 4 more? Made out of granite. Also, we want to release the animals that we've just bought in here before we forget, because otherwise it's gonna starve. We don't want that. I don't see some of the emotes you're using. I assume that Pepper Please is an emote. I don't have all of the extensions. Are we gonna just have that dusting of mud there? Because there was water. Unlucky. Feels bad. Yeah, I was thinking of getting it, but I also don't want to have too many extensions going on at once. Should have a millstone working now. There we go. Now we can mill plants in mash plants into slurry. No paper slurry glob is less than 150 or 50. And then we want. We already have press slurry into sheet. One moment. Sorry for that. Plants into sheet, into slurry, paste. Oh, this is a general thing we have. Well, we'll remove those. Sheets. Make sheet. No, press lancer slurry into sheets. There. Interesting, I have it paused. But they're still playing here. Maybe they just like to play here. I think we can remove this by putting a temporary floor over it and then removing the floor. Oh, hey, there he is again. And there he goes, on his way, murdering everything. Oh no, 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 he's standing in front of our other door menacingly now. He's just switching around doors. How kind of him. The return of the king, yes. Thais. Vasirino. The Forgotten Beast. Strong, tough, and agile. Is an unbreakable will, or it has an unbreakable will, an amazing spatial sense, a great kinesthetic sense, great intuition, and a great ability to focus and a great memory. But it has lousy intellect and next to no empathy. That's... Oh, yikes. It very rarely develops negative feelings towards things. It's not driven and rarely feels the need to pursue even a modest success. It doesn't stick with things if even minor difficulties arise. It is often cheerful. It is brave in the face of imminent danger. It is very humble. It tends to consider what others think of it. It is quite polite. It tends to be little tight with resources when working on projects. It is a friendly individual. Yes. Won't we just let it in? It is so friendly. It just wants to say hi. I'm sure it won't kill all of our dwarves if we open up the door. It's dumb as a bag of rocks, but it's quite nice. Yes, and it's fearless in the face of dangers. It's like, it's a dumb brute force. Let me in. I'm a friend. I won't murder you like all of the things in here. Like, not all of the skeletons are by this thing, but a very large amount of them are. Like, a lot of murder happened here. It wasn't us. Oh. Oh, we know it's next murder. It's here. And it's going. And it's going. And it's going? Where are we going to? Past the tunnels of bones and blood. Lots of bones. Blood. Oh, it's that jabber. Run! Run, buddy! Yeah, the jabber saw it coming. He's like, no. Oh, no. Run! Quicker! Oh no. He's closing in. Will he escape? No. Nope, he was too slow. He got caught and he's dead. Another adventure, yes. Actually, it'll be much easier if I do this. And then I can just watch whilst I nom on some snacks. I wonder where it's going now. It's going back to our door. It died as it lived. I fear of a dumb octopus. Okay, wait, I hear dwarf fighting sounds. Oh no. What? 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 Why are you fighting with the humans? Excuse me? Okay, the hunting dog is attacking the goatee. Why? Okay, that's a monkey. Why are we... The bone carver is fighting. Okay, we're fighting the goatee. The human is fighting. It's colliding with the bone carver. Okay, we're fighting a monkey, but we just bumped into each other. I was worried there for a second, like, you guys better not be picking a fight with our merchants. I guess we have a bunch of monkeys walking around. Oh, we have a leopard. Okay, we got such cool animals. Wait, that's not a leopard, that's... I picked the wrong thing. We got such cool animals walking around. Maybe we should put on some cage traps. Maybe we can tame it. I like forming miserable dwarves into militia squads and sending them on conquer and occupy missions. Oh, I put my miserable dwarves in therapy squads. So yeah, I have therapy 1 and therapy 2. And then when they train without having a place to train, they'll go and take care of their needs. I think I play Dwarf Fortress a little different from most people. Yeah. Traps. Cage. The thing is, I don't really have a way of guiding things through. Like, in a different fort I have a wall with like an opening, so they'll pass through the opening and get into the cage trap, but in this case I don't have that yet, so I wouldn't really know where to put it. So I'll hold off on that for now. So we're not gonna expand here. What are you doing? Why? I mean, I guess you're a hunter, but why are you using a bow? What are you doing? I guess I'll never know. So we want these rooms. I think we're just gonna commit to them and hope that we don't realize that we wanted something else here. Because I need to have more rooms for people. I also want to make a dungeon. Technically, I could rework this as the dungeon. Our captain of the guard office is here, but we could technically put it up here. Could maybe do something like, as you said, make a tunnel entrance, send some poor soul to attack it, then cancel the order, force them to go somewhere else through the trap tunnel. Yeah, but I kind of want to not get distracted too much, because I have some other projects I need to finish. Like, I need to move everything that is upstairs downstairs, so everything is more coherent, so I should do stuff like that first. I could rework this into a dungeon. Like, not this area, of course, but like this section. I could have them... Because I saw someone use both beds and a table and a chair, so they wouldn't get too unhappy in there. We was sad, no mucking around taming animals. Later. Don't want to get sidetracked too much. Oh, speaking of getting sidetracked, I should refill my water bottle, because it's near empty. Now it's empty, so we're gonna have another water break first before I do anything else, because I'll keep forgetting that. And I do need to get water, so I'll be right back. There will be some ads so people don't have to deal with pre-roll, and then we'll continue and probably start moving the dungeon and the rest of our rooms, and hopefully once we have everything on like near the same elevation, so our dwarves don't need to run up and down 100 flights of stairs each time they want to do something, we'll be able to focus on other things like Magma Fortress and other whatnot shenanigans. But yeah, be right back. And I'm back. Oh, moved the mic a bit too much. Okay. There we go. Is that right? Again, I don't want it too far away from me, but I also don't want it to be really difficult to hear me. And I also need to make sure that I sit straight, because I think I have been sitting at a slight angle, and I'm noticing it in my lower back. Man, 10-year-old me would be ashamed. I could sit like legs crossed, half turned, slightly upside down for hours and it'd be fine. And now I sit with maybe dang, no game range. Now I maybe sit at like 0.5 degree wrong angle and I immediately notice. Well, I mean immediately, I notice after a couple hours, but still. Posture, thank you. I appreciate it. I do need those. So what I'm thinking is we reuse, because, or, So the thing is, we currently have the rooms like this. I would like to turn, like, because what else am I gonna use this for? Potentially maybe rooms for guests. But I don't like, I'd want it to be even. So we ignore this section. Either I continue the rooms and have like a walkway here and maybe doors or something, because I want it to be pretty. Or we remove it and put walls in and have it go down on either side. Then I'd like the look of the smoothed walls over the build walls. So that wouldn't be ideal. I want my dwarfs' places to be pretty. If we do stuff like so, we could fit more rooms in this section alone, but just we'd have to clear out the whole area and basically just build it in. It doesn't have to be bad, but it's not really what I would want. So we have 3 long, 2, 3 long, and 3 long, 2. Three long, which could work. And then we have wall here. It's interesting seeing someone else's perspective on like room design, ores and stuff, because like to me room is a room, doesn't matter how it looks, and I don't like leaving ores gems on the walls. So I have on a couple occasions end up with gigantic empty rooms because I set my dwarves to all my ore gems. I do also like getting all of the gems, but I really love the look of smoothed stone. It is very satisfying to me. So in a way, I'm like, I leave the gems in there as a sort of, ooh, pretties. But I also don't want to be too inefficient. So I think I want to try and redo this as my very, very fancy prison. Like, not gonna lie, this is gonna be a fancy prison because it's gonna be big cells, so they'll have both a bed and a table and a chair. We want normal. Go here. Do this. And here. And then, let's see, there would be wall here. And here. And there. say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 12, 18, 24, which should be more than enough because they usually demand up to 20. It actually means if we have 24, we could leave 4 away. Which means we could make a... Oh, we do have 6, so it wouldn't make as much sense to have a middle section without... But what we could do is we could have our offices or our office or our captain of the guard in here. Though I was maybe gonna make that like right here. Like really close to the stairway so he doesn't have to walk very far. And we'll like open the display, we'll make it like a little bigger. Or maybe we'll do the rooms side by side. So these will both be offices. And one of them will be for the captain of the guard. I think maybe we'll do that. Yeah. So go up here. And then we have a walkway up here. Well, actually, we'll stop there. We don't want... Yeah, so we'll turn this into our new... new dungeon. Wait, do we have... I mean, we do have chains in our other dungeons, so let's make part of this first, and then we'll start moving chains. We can at least already... So let's see, we'd have a chain here, we'd have a bed here, and we'd have a table and a chair on the opposite side. We do have a lot of basalt tables, so we might want to use up the basalt first. So to do that, we do want to fancify them, because basically, if someone gets convicted, preferably we have them not going insane. Which means we'd want to improve the things they have around them, so they'll be happier. So I'm gonna add basalt to this. And I need this area to be bigger. Although I suppose we could also use basalt in these rooms that we're currently digging out. Oh, the health bird is like, nah, I'm good. My buddy died, I'll leave. Some weird stuff happened here. Like, we found this place way later. Clearly there was a lot of water here, but then there's a harsh cuddle. It's really old. I want you to give to Kier. Why are you not doing so? You've never seen this game before. Can you give me a quick rundown on what's happening? Okay, so we're dwarves. We're trying to run a fortress. You tell them where to put things and how to make things, and what things to make by building the shops for them to make it in. And then you also have to deal with people attacking you and potentially each other. So you need to make sure you can fight and also make all the things you need for fighting. It's a base colony management, but then kind of extra complex. Where's the boy? There's the boy. Right there. Chasing that crocodile, I'm pretty sure. This is a legendary beast. Yep. Chasing the crocodile. Like, oh, it stinks here. It's like, well, you murdered the bodies and just left them there, but I guess it isn't very bright. We just learned that about it. Maybe we could catch it. The boy. They're a survival game. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, also, if you don't keep your dwarves happy, they'll throw tantrums and start killing each other. So make sure to have enough drink and food, and then they still might not be happy. See how I have 3 unhappy dwarves? Most of them agree this place is pretty swell. 3 of them are like, nah, this place sucks. They're all children. I don't think these guys even have to do any chores. But they're very, very unhappy. The children are usually angry little buggers. Yeah. It's really, really hard to make them happy. And I want to remove this, so hopefully this should remove that bit of mud. And also I think we're gonna turn this on again and place water in it again. They yearn for the mine. Send the children to the mine. They yearn for the mine. They cannot mine. They yearn for it. That's why they're so angry. They're like, let me mine, Papa. And he's like, no, you're 3. And he's like, well, screw you. I'm 3, but I can still murder. And then they murder. And then they lose all of that murder capability once they grow up. Like, they can still fight. They're dwarves. They'll fight. But they won't, like, I swear, dwarven children have some kind of magic something making them incredibly good at killing things and not getting killed in return. Maybe it's because they're kids and whatever, like, they're fighting is like, oh, it's just a kid. I can't hurt it. And then before they know what's going on, the kid went for the throat and ripped an artery. It's so old that the dwarves don't fight back. Like, the kids will kick off and I swear half the time the person being swung at will just take it and then get severely injured. Yeah, like, I half get that they don't fight back because they're kids, but also the moment that you see a kid punch something so hard, like someone's leg breaks or an artery, like, opens up, I would reconsider. At the very least, like, wrestle him down to the ground. Do something. Like, I feel like there should... If a dwarf is a good wrestler, they should be able to apprehend violent criminals, including kids, if they decide to go around murdering people. It just feels wrong that the dwarves will just stand there and do nothing and see someone just get absolutely pummeled and be like, yeah, no, I'll report this crime, but I won't try and stop it. Dwarven logic is sometimes a little weird. Screw the kids, they're angry little turds. They are very, like, I wish I could treat them, like, I wish I could have something nice for them. I want nice things for my dwarves, including my dwarven kids. But with how they behave, it's why we can't have nice things. I give them toys, I give them food and clothes, and what do I get? Murder dwarves. Give them a rock. Dwarves love rocks. I thought they were more partial to stones, to be honest. Nah, they like anything that is just from the earth, I think. Like stones, rocks, metals, gems. Some good stuff. I think I'll make this granite and I'll use the basalt for the bedrooms. Although not this granite door. This granite door is kind of bad. True, they do enjoy a good rock and stone. Oh. Someone is very sick. And I do have to go all the way around now. Did someone turn on the thing yet? There we go. Mist generator. This should make them happier. Someone had a bright, big night out. Some angry little finger gut punched them at a bad night out or something. Yeah, they might have been gut punched. The kids do like to go for the gut punches. They really, really like going for the gut punches. We'll put some basalt thrones right now, because the granite ones were for in here. Well, are you gonna be unhappy because there was no chair? You know there were tables with chairs, like, elsewhere, right? How's our engravers going? Okay, still not legendary. We have been trying to train them up. Just go off on this, I guess. And he locked himself in. Okay, here. And you... Oh, we turned on the fog machine and our frames are going down. Frames do not like the fog machine. We also have this generating fog and making a lot of water move. We have decent second, like, frame rate. We still have frames per second, not seconds per frame. At least we don't have continual running water. Though I wish we could maybe fill this bit up better. Maybe if it was like all sevens and just like the little thing moving, it would have less impact. I don't know. I just know that liquid moving costs a lot in this game because it calculates for every single movement of liquid. Huh. That's interesting. And cavefish just appeared. I guess in Dwarf Fortress the theory of how life comes to be is... what was it called again? But basically the idea that if you have a pile of trash, it will magically birth rats, because that's where rats come from. If you have a still water on the ground, magically cavefish will appear. Oh, that's interesting. So the floor is now unsmoothed again. Huh. But hey, the mud is gone. They won't clear up mud, because it's basically like stuff you can like you can grow stuff on it, so they won't clean it up. So like ratfish. Mmm, ratfish. Very tasty. Get more of our walls in. We can erase this measuring, and we can smooth this all out. Actually, we will put a door there, so they can. No, we'll close this one off, but we will potentially put a hallway here instead, maybe. I would prefer granite for this, but I might use See, I want the basalt doors to be improved so I can put them on the... Oh, actually they're pretty far here. Because they won't make more granite doors until there's like less rock doors in general. So... But we had a lot of basalt doors lying around. Are a dungeon as in a prison or something else? As in a prison. It's gonna be like a storage area? No, it's gonna be my very, very, very fancy prison. See, when dwarves go to prison, they stay there and they get very unhappy. And once they are released, they'll be even... What are you... Stop putting the artifacts in bins. Okay. Give to... Okay, wait. Dump it. This stuff. And this will give to here. And you should not have any bins here. Oh, that's... They're just trying to be space efficient. And I don't want it to be space efficient. What I like to do with dwarves who violate production orders is form militia squads and send them to conquer and occupy the Abscond and help the civilization expand. You could. But I like to put mine into very, very fancy prisons. Like this one. We're gonna start slowly removing chains and putting them down in the other place. I guess perhaps we want to use basalt doors and tables anyways, because we do have a lot of those. You really seem to like setting doors of the ward to try and straighten them out. Yeah, I've said that a couple of times now. I was gonna say, you really seem to like going for the off the war you go, buddy. Straighten them out. I don't think you can send children away though, and the only 3 really unhappy ones are kids at the moment. It's gonna be funny because my dungeon is now gonna be more fancy than some people's just regular rooms for their dwarves. Nothing like seeing a goblin's life leave its eyes to make a child not throw tantrums. I think that's actually maybe partly why they're throwing tantrums, because they saw stuff like that too early on in life. I think you might have it in reverse. Maybe we will have this all be basalt and we'll remove these guys and have them use it there. Because we also want We don't have basalt tables yet. Yes, point. Can't be angry if you're severely traumatized. I think some of the dwarf children are throwing tantrums because they're severely traumatized. Yes, through hammer and axe we'll bring the gobos our rats. For all dwarflings they have snatched. See, we haven't had any snatched dwarflings yet. Luckily, because we have a guard dog. Hi Luna, I'm home. Just in time to watch the final half hour of the stream. Welcome home, Ice. Did you try? No, of course I didn't. At least, not on purpose. I'm pretty sure all the kids that are very unhappy came from a different fort. Like, 17. This fort is not 17 years old. Yeah, so the bad memory is... Okay, got into an argument. Okay, got a sibling, very bad, an argument. A major injury a couple years ago. It is now the year 10. That was 4 years ago. Yeah. Became more hateful, learned to value perseverance, accepting, remembering, experiencing trauma, learned to value sacrifice, gratitude, remember being rescued. And then, so I think it was the major injury for this kid. And I'm pretty sure it's for the same for the other ones. So... this is... Let's see, so insulted. So uneasy, seeing a troglodyte's dead body. They didn't like that. Experiencing trauma, so they got hurt. Prone to stress, learn to value perseverance. Suffering a major injury, value power. So they got injured. And then I'm pretty sure this kid is the same. So they were rescued. Yeah, experiencing trauma at some point, but we don't even have the memory of them having trauma. Like, they dwelled upon the experience, but we don't see it even back in their memories that they did. And from that point on, all their memories have been remembering wearing tattered clothing, learned to stay in decorum, but that wasn't even a bad memory. Kids always end up indirectly in the fire line. I find, like, if something rocks up and there's always a kid out there picking days to immediately get sent to God, same day delivery. Yeah, I had in this fortress, when I just opened up the caverns, there was an invasion coming in. And just as the invasion came in, a kid... Okay. The Forgotten Beast Vitona has come. A huge eyeless mite. It has a knobby trunk and it squirms and fidgets. Its rusted exoskeleton is warty, beware its poisonous gas. It has... Oh no, we're gonna have a Forgotten Beast showdown. It's on the same layer. Can be cured of a trauma, or is prison the only way? Well, you can't send kids to prison. When you punish them, nothing will happen. Only that the dwarf that was wronged will have a positive moodle or moodlet, being like, oh, at least we got dwarven justice, so someone needs to be accused of it. You can accuse animals, but all dwarves in the entire fortress will get angry if you accuse an animal of doing a crime, because they'll be like, this is ridiculous. Vitona is gonna try and fight Octopus. Vitona, it has a good memory, good creativity, a way with words, and a good feel for social relationships, but has a large deficit of willpower. It is sloppy with its living space. It feels strong urges and seeks short-term rewards. It is very ambitious and always looking a way to better its situation. It doesn't mind wearing something special now and again. It sometimes acts with little determination and confidence. It does not easily hate or develop negative feelings. It often feels lustful. It tends to be passive in discussions. Meanwhile, Tease is having a field day murdering trundles. Like, yeah, this is a good day. Just going around, murdering things, enjoying life, seeing the fear in their eyes as they run, screaming. Spider can talk? I doubt it, but it's just basically, it generates explanation for every single creature like that. Oh hey, one of the kids got slightly less unhappy. But it seems that the other forgotten beast ran off. No, they're in the water. Dwarves can't swim very well, but the rest of the creatures can. Oh. For a simple looking game, it also looks incredibly complex. It is. Dwarf Fortress is a very complex game. Yeah, it's been in development over 20 years. It is like the granddad of base building colony management games. It's the granddad of a ton of games, actually. The original version was played in ACI, like it could be played on any monitor because it used the standard letter encoding to just display things. The devs have said that you could play this game from the moment you were born to the day you die and you would not see every interaction in the game. Yeah, probably not. There is so much. Like, it generates an entire world when you start, like with story and everything. That's a bold claim. It is. And with most games, I doubt it. But with Dwarf Fortress, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, that's why a lot of the things you learn about are also in text like this. It's like now it has UI, it's been revamped, but it used to you wouldn't use the mouse to do things. You'd have to know all the shortcuts on the keyboard. But a lot of interactions are in stuff like this. But we're gonna have I think we're gonna have a showdown. Ooh, we're having a Forgotten Beast showdown. Forgotten Beast missing the Forgotten Beast. It's called a cloud of Betona's Forgotten Beast boiling extract. Second, fracturing the lichen. Boiling extract. Okay, yeah, so one of them, These has, was already injured, but has webs. I don't think Watona's gonna last long because they're heavily bleeding. Let's see, health. Vision lost, abilities to stand somewhat impaired. Is scouting Icar. It's broken. Its left second leg smashed open. Its left second leg is oozing. Left fifth foot is mangled beyond recognition. Its left fifth foot is dripping Icar. Its right fifth foot is gone. And that's bad because their Icar is really not good. Let's see how Tease is holding up. Foot is dented. Left foot is bruised. Upper leg is cut open. Right upper leg is dented. Its right foot is torn open. Its upper spine is rotten. Ooh. That's not good. Its guts is bruised. Its middle spine is rotten. Its lower spine is rotten. Its left wing is dented. It might be the Icar that's rotting it. And it has a bunch of scars from all the fights it's been in. Also, it's a towering three-eyed pigeon. It has large mandibles, and it squirms and fidgets. Its eyes glow green, its blue-grey feathers are downy, beware its webs. It doesn't have sprites for everything, so that's why it doesn't look like a pigeon. Wing. Muscle has been torn. Oh. Boiling blood. Oh. Fighting. And I think he's won. Yeah. So. Yeah, he's won. We have Pitona's fought here and probably some other... Oh, Thesis. No, that's Web. Third fought. But how will Tease live? Health. Lower. So its spine is rotten. And I think that might have been because of the boiling blood, so who knows how long Tease will walk around still. But it only says injured. Hey, we got mittens. Let's go, the boy won. It's a lot of thanks. Yeah, won. Yeah, like the drunk cats interaction. Cats cannot drink alcohol, but they'll lick stuff with their paws. Dwarves spill alcohol while partying. Cats walk into spilled alcohol, lick the paws, get drunk. Yeah, I remember hearing that was an issue in the past where cats would get too drunk and they didn't understand why, but it was because they would accidentally get too much, like basically they'd mop the entire ground, so they'd get a pine's worth of on their entire body when walking over it instead of just on their paws. Spine week aren't having more spaghetti. And these are just going murdering crumbles like they were before. All in a day's work. Let's put some granite doors here. Let's put some more basalt doors here. Oh, this basalt door is damaged. It's interesting. Oh, actually, no, the beds need to be in here. Let's try and go for durian. This feels like too fancy of a bed to put here, to be honest. We'll put it down anyway, because... we should just... I mean, we can't use it if we don't place it down after all. I think we'll have enough durian to do it all the same kind. There. And then tables. We don't have any new ones yet, or any improved ones. And we want our chains here. Our improved chains, that's very important. And I doubt we'll have... yeah, we don't have improved chairs either. So what I want to check, I don't know. Because I know I could have this one big dungeon. And that'll work, but very often when they're in their rooms, they'll complain that they had to, like, sleep in a place that wasn't a room. So I was thinking, what if I just made it a bunch of smaller? I have no clue if it'll work. We'll give it a go. Oh, that's a little too big. There, and we'll also make this into offices. And this one will be Captain Guard. And this one we might make for the Dungeon Master. Okay, the Cat on the Guard does not mind that it isn't a very fancy room. We'll go up. Remove more stuff. I don't get why it isn't being emptied. Like, why are you not taking things out? I guess we'll have to put all this stuff on a pedestal or something to get it out, but we'll do that later because we want to move the vault elsewhere anyways. I'm pretty sure I missed a couple things. He seems to be the best guard dog so far, to be honest. Yeah, it's quite nice. As long as we don't open our doors, it'd be fine. The only problem is we, of course, can't get anything inside of the caverns, and nothing else would get in anyway, so it doesn't really matter much either way. It would have been fun if I still had the cave dweller invasions on, but I had to turn that off because it really killed my FPS really badly, because there would be like 50 showing up at once. He just wants to be let in. He just wants to see what y'all's house look like. Yeah, I don't think we can trust them. I'm afraid. But maybe we can figure out a way to catch him in like a cage, and then we can maybe put him somewhere in a room. Because I know you can, at least I read something about catching spiders, like big ones, and putting them in a room to have them spin web for you. But this guy spins web too. So we could have an infinite, like, super high quality web generation, because Forgotten Beast Silk is way more valuable. We just have to find out a way for it to shoot webs and then have our dwarves gather it without getting killed. Where does one go to turn off cave dweller invasions? Very easy. You go to settings, And then you go to difficulty, custom settings, and then here you can change stuff around. So I have, for one, my population somewhere here. Okay, I have invasion cap, cave dwellers, maximum attackers. I have it set to 0, so or cavern dwellers, so they won't attack at all. So that's how you turn it off. And I have invasion cap monsters. I changed this too, but I think that was the wrong thing to change. You have to change the cavern dweller cap. If you set to 0, then there won't be any attacking. And this is for scaling, so each time they attack, they'll attack with more. So 2 more, but in this case they won't attack at all. According to the Dwarf wiki, forgotten bee silk is as valuable as case spider silk, and catching them in the cage is a bit of a pain in the ass. I guess perhaps it's not worth it then. I also know you can have like forgotten beasts or something as like guards or something, where you, I think, put them on a chain, and basically it's like how you would make a trap room, only your trap is a giant forgotten beast on a leash. I have no clue how to do that though. I don't think I could pull that off right now. Also, we haven't had a vampire migrant yet. Yet being the keyword. Nor a werebeast attack. I am so screwed with the werebeast attack. Well, I mean, I do have a hospital set up now where I can quarantine the right dwarves, but I still think I'd be very screwed. And I think, yeah, in these custom settings you change the population cap. So I have mine to 180, or well, the strict population cap, so including birds. And that's why it's near 80, because we had stuff, kids getting born and people wanting to join. And I'll set it to 200 once I think I'll be ready to deal with that. Because otherwise you'll get a lot of migrants really fast. Just fine, but the only difference is that you really have to rush making bedrooms, and I don't enjoy that. I got hella lucky. My game crashed not long after a were-antelope attacked me earlier. It came back after, but it only killed a yak before reverting to a dwarf and running away. Huh. Nice. The game was like, oh, my bad. Sorry for that. Ignore that. We'll undo it. Let's get more pets, more livestock slaughtered, because we don't want to have too many. We definitely don't need this many boars. Oh, we should fix that cat. We don't need a cat explosion. We already have way too many dogs. We also have a lot of KVSOs. So. Okay, we have a lot of yak cows, which also means that there could be a lot of yak babies being born. Maybe reducing their numbers will also help the frames. Kangaroo bugs, they're called joeys. Listen, the game doesn't get everything right, but yeah, maybe they'll update that. Since this is like this anyways, we might as well have them start smoothing, even if we're not gonna put stuff in the rooms quite yet. Am I gonna get these out? Nah. All smooth walls. I do like the shinies though, but I also like all smooth wall. Oh, we should probably get people convicted. So, all the ones, everyone that got injured gets a happy thought. Okay, 9 out of 17, so we definitely want to get more chains and such, because otherwise they'll get unhappy thoughts. Everyone who's in the guard, they'll be like worried, like, oh, we don't have enough chains and such. That's strange. What makes it that these doors are damaged? Were they in like a toppled building, or were they toppled or something? Like, that's odd. How's the decorating going actually? Well, we have a lot of stuff that's just filling up the place. Let's put some cabinets down. Hey, music. Music! Yee! The music is so relaxing. Well, most of the music, not all of it. Some music is like just all the music jams though. It's all amazing. And it's called no, it's soft. It's like this one fades in and out. Ambience. The dance music goes incredibly hard. The dance music is amazing. I love it. Also the invasion music. Oh, actually, color-wise, because this is a little more red, basil would fit better here. So I'll put the granites in this row. And I'm going to maybe stop making granite coffers for a bit. Because we have a lot of things to move still and I don't want them making extra whilst we really don't need more. And same with the granite cabinets. All the date palm. Oh, I love it. Like, this music is really nice, but you can't listen to it on repeat, otherwise it'll be too much of the same. That's why it's nice, it fades in and out. But I would love just a playlist of music with this vibe. Just an entire playlist. I'd draw to that. And also an entire playlist with Tavern music, like the Dwarf Tavern dance music. That would also be amazing. We die, but we live. 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 It must be thinking about games about wars, because Deep Rock Galactic soundtrack is incredibly good. A lunar classic. I guess that this is something that I didn't say. I'm not sure if it's iconic enough to be a classic though. I'm not sure how many people remember it. Yeah, imagine if you could play this. Like, just the guitar part. Oh, that's Durian. We want to go on Date Palm. Or maybe we'll go Date Palm here, and we'll maybe do a mix of things. Okay. They're naming shields. That's entirely fine with me. They are good shields, after all. We saw all the lesser ones. Durian. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put all the Durian ones here. Oh, that was wrong. Durian. And we had Durians here that we're gonna replace by other ones, because we're gonna be really specific about this. And also, we can start removing more of these guys. Though before we do that, I want to go down here. We still haven't moved stuff out of here, so we'll just pull the lever and we'll remove this for now. And then we're going to allow this again. Because we're gonna be removing more bedrooms, which also means that we'll dump any old clothing. Pepperidge Farms remembers, pull the lever. Yes. Lock the vault, which we will move elsewhere, closer to our other stockpiles and things, because then they don't have to walk like 100 flights of stairs after they've made a legendary item to store it away safely. Or an artifact, I mean. Look at all that old stuff. Remove this, remove that. Remove you, and also remove all of the old stuff. Actually, how we're gonna do this, we're gonna go like so. And then we'll uncheck anything that is not needing to be removed. So this. You don't need to be removed. Oh, doesn't have a scroll. And these are all old, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And we'll do the same here. I don't know why there's so many buckets. Why are there so many buckets with water? You're good. You're still good. You are still good. You're still fine. You're in good condition. You are. And this dwarf has a lot of clothes. Maybe there's multiple dwarves here, because that's a lot of clothing. That you can keep. And that you can keep. And that you're allowed to keep. And that you're allowed to keep. I might not do the clothing removal for every single cabinet, because this will take forever. Broken lever! Why do we even have that lever? I'm gonna say something that is very, very shocking. I have never seen that movie. It is on my list, but I've never actually seen it. I love the movie super good. I know! It is horrible. My childhood was clearly missing something crucial. How dare you? It wasn't my choice. I just still have to do it. But yeah, I don't think I ever fully watched that movie. I know I saw clips of it. Maybe I've seen it like once, partly, somewhere else. But I don't think I ever fully watched it. Surely someone watched a Disney Plus live stream or something in Discord one night. Yeah, I should. There's a lot of movies people want me to watch. I should organize like a Discord watch party. I'm really bad at sitting down for long periods of time to watch something. I don't know why, but it's very difficult for me. No, we don't want that being dumps. You neither. Don't dump those. Also, it's 4. Oh, gosh dang it, it is. So quick. Well, it's time for me. It was nice meeting you all and learning about how the game works. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Also, thank you very much for the follow. I hope I'll see you next time. We'll be rounding things off too, because it is 4 and I need to stop at 4 because I'd be going on too long otherwise and I can get very tired. Let's finish up this stuff a little bit as far as we can. That's the wrong kind. We want cabinets. We're gonna do this quick because I'll forget next time. It won't take too long to place a bunch of these, I don't think. And then we'll save and we'll find someone to raid. Gosh, I want to keep playing, but I really shouldn't. I'm thinking of maybe doing something special around Valentine's Day. I found kind of a fun demo game to play. And I am working on an animatic for Valentine's. I don't know how much I'll clean it up because I'm kind of liking the roughs better than the couple cleaned up frames I have. But I'll be showing that then too. I don't exactly know on which day it falls, if it's a Thursday or Sunday per chance. Otherwise we'll do it like around Valentine's but not on it itself for like logistic reasons. But yeah, that'll be fun. I'll try and post more about it in the Discord when I do. So if anyone is interested, be looking out for that. I'll be playing, I think it's not an actual dating game, it's more like a, I don't know, if you'll see. You guys will see. It'll be fun. I think we'll make these all granite. Doki Doki Literature Club? No. Absolutely not. I don't do horror. I don't do well with horror, so that's a no-no. Also, I'm not sure if that is even allowed on Twitch. What's that Cthulhu dating sim? Sucker for Love. I've seen that one. No, that won't be it either. So that would have been pretty funny. But it also has pretty scary moments. I don't think I could deal with that. Wait, do we have another octopus? Do we get... Yeah, we have another octopus. Without vision. What? An enormous blob composed of mud. It has wings and it has a bloated body. Beware its poisonous vapors. Oh, it is so dead. It's composed of mud. Our boy will probably crack him. Also, we might have a lot of rotting leather because I didn't manually add like leather to be made, so I don't think they did it fast enough. Get that queued up for next time. I don't see anything rotting in here yet, but the brother Dwarf Fortress dating simulator. If there's one of those, I don't know about it. I need to go, Luna. There's here a dog that needs walksies. And I'm gonna go too. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And also thank you for reminding me. So we're gonna save and return to the title. And go to the lounge. And we'll go and find someone to raid. I do have to close Dwarf Fortress so I can focus. So no music, sadly. Has to finish saving though. It's taking a bit. Have a good afternoon, evening, Luna and chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate it. I had a fun time. Thanks for stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it, or at least I hope you did. And I'll see you all next time. I'll try this time to properly announce any special events going on in the Discord. I know I'm very bad at that. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me today. I had a good time. We did do the water generation thing, so that's great. And I'm really happy. With that said, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and bye bye.